Today's guide will teach you how to complete every single quest and job to unlock the Simpsons Decor and Build bundle. Now, if you've already reached level 4 and have done Maggie's quest, you're probably here because you don't know how to unlock the rest of the bundle. And unfortunately, right now it is locked until another 9 days when we get more quests, and then again in 16 days when we get additional quests. We're going to be able to unlock the rest of these later on through this season, so for right now we can get up to 4 decor items. Shout out to my friend Starbuck from my Discord server. He actually has it kind of bugged where he has the Lego set from the Simpsons house already unlocked inside of Odyssey. That allowed him to go down and place every single build from it. So you can see all of the unique colors and build pieces that come with that build that we're going to be able to unlock in Odyssey very soon. The way that I'm going to structure today's video is placing every single task that you're going to need to complete during the beginning of the video, and then at the end of the video I'm going to throw the clips and videos that I used in last night's video to wrap up this one. So what you're going to learn throughout today's video is how to complete every single task needed to unlock and complete these quests, along with all of the additional tasks to further unlock the quest. So watch the video all the way through, pay attention to everything, and I will showcase every single thing that you need to know in order to unlock these builds. Before we talk about the quest, I want to show off the event tasks, because this is what people seem to be struggling with the most. Right now inside of Brick Life, when it comes to unlocking this bundle, you do need to complete these tasks before you unlock the next quest when it comes to unlocking the bundle and talking to Homer. So let's talk about a few things here. This one in particular is handing out Krusty Burgers, creating a Krusty Burger, and creating a Durr Burger. So when it comes to creating the Dusty Burger, it's pretty easy. All that you're going to need is meat, lettuce, and bread. You're going to find that underneath of this tent, and you're going to add those cooking items to the grill that's located behind there. What you're then going to do is add all of the food back here and then press make food. A small bar is going to show up underneath of it, and you just want to land it inside of the blue area to cook yourself a perfect Krusty Burger. Now let's cook the Durr Burger. How we're going to do this is go into protein and grab the meat. We're then going to grab lettuce and tomato, and finally we're going to grab bread. We're going to do the same exact thing where we walk up to the grill directly behind it, add in all 4 of those ingredients, lock it into that blue area, and that will complete cooking a Durr Burger. At the beginning of this, you saw me walk up to the Krusty Burger and activate something with this. What I was doing was grabbing the Krusty Burgers, because in order to do this quest, we're going to hand these out. So that's simply walking up to different NPCs, pressing the give button, and they will take it directly from you, allowing you to complete that quest pretty easily. I do believe it needs to be 3 different NPCs, but they could all be found roaming around the center of the map. The final challenge that I have is picking up 3 piles of trash from Bart's room. Now for me there was only 2 in here, but don't worry if that happens to you, or if you walk into the room and there's no trash here, simply wait, and what you'll find is that they will respawn for you, allowing you to complete that quest. The next set of tasks that people seem to be struggling with is pieing 3 people, competing in a boxing match, speed boosting 3 times, and casting a vote. Now the casting a vote mission is a little bit bugged right now, but if you go into the center area, you could walk up to this hologram spot and place your vote. Do just 1 single vote, as it does cost you credits, so it makes it a little bit cheaper for you. When it comes to pieing people, go into the same area where we grabbed our kitchen supplies, and you're going to be able to find pies right in this spot. Now once you do this, you could throw 3 pies at the same resident or split it up between multiple residents. Once you do that, it'll complete that task. I don't think that I really need to show you guys how to use a speed boost, but take a motorcycle or even a hoverboard and hold in your sprint button. What that's going to do is do 3 speed boosts for you, and that will complete that task. The next one that we have is competing in a boxing fight. Now you could choose to win this or just simply walk out of the ropes here and purposely lose. Either way, as long as you complete it, it will finish that task. The next 3 that I'm going to cover is picking up litter, feeding homework to a pony, and then giving a donut to Chief Wiggums. All 3 of these are pretty easy, but the locations of them are where things get weird. When it comes to picking up litter, we're not going into Bart's house. We could also find the donuts inside of this center area, and we can complete 2 of these right here. The trash or the litter is going to look exactly the same as Bart's room, but this time we're going to be picking up the litter from this center area. We're then going to take our donut and walk to where we found the meat and the pie and find Chief Wiggum. Here, we're going to hand him a donut, and when he takes it, it completes that task. Handing homework to a pony comes down to going to the Morndale Academy, which you can find on your map, finding the classroom, and you'll see a little desk here that has white pieces of paper. Those are going to be the homework that we're going to need to feed the ponies. Next, we're going to come back out and head as if we're going towards the center of the town. However, what we will see is a yellow barn area that we're going to be able to find ponies at. We're going to walk up to them, and rather than petting them, there is now a feed option. So we're not giving this homework to them. We are going to press the feed option, and that will complete that task. There's only 3 more tasks that we have to complete before they start to repeat, and then you guys know how to complete every single one of them. We need to give Homer a donut, pull 3 sprouts from the Simpsons house, and grab the saxophone and play it in the classroom that we were just in to grab homework. To start off, we're going to walk up to that donut stand that is right next to where Homer's located, walk up, and then hold our give icon so that he can grab it. Now we're going to drive over to the Simpsons house in order to finish the sprouts and then grab the saxophone. Walk up the stairs and go into Lisa's room, and you'll be able to grab it inside of there. Next, we're going to walk to the side and to the back of the house and look at the ground until you can see these green sprouts. We need to pick up 3 of these in order to complete that task, but there are plenty around the house. If you remember just a few clips ago, what we're going to need to do is walk back into that classroom, but instead of picking up homework, we're then going to use Lisa's saxophone. That will play that inside of the classroom and finish the final task. Now let me help you guys out when it comes to getting this item completely free. What you guys are going to do is go to the center of the map in Brick Bay and speak to Homer. He's going to be located by this SUV. When you guys are here and you talk to him, your main objectives while using his quest are going to be talking to Crusty and to Beef Boss. He's going to be comparing the 2 of their burgers, so that is the best way to prepare. What you're going to do is take the Krusty Burger, which you can get from the Krusty Burger food truck, and you can get the other burger from the Der Burger food truck. You're going to use both of these and eventually hand them to Homer to complete his quest line and level up your job. Now, once you finish the quest when it comes to Homer, you're going to go up to the job board and complete a few random jobs on the map. Once you get a phone call from Homer, he's going to tell you to then go and speak to Bart. Once you go and talk to Bart, your new quest is going to be all about pranking people around the map. So your first prank is going to be throwing a pie at Millhouse. You could find this pie right in the center of the map, just like so, and take this up towards Morndale Academy to throw it at Millhouse. The second one, you're going to have to throw a glitter bomb at Nelson. Once again, at the top of the screen, you can see where Nelson is at, but find one of these prank boxes on the map and then throw your glitter bomb over at Nelson. You should have a pie from when you guys used it on Millhouse. Go right back to the center of the map, and this time we're going to throw it at Chief Wiggum. Once you've done this, you're going to return right back to Bart to finish your quest line and then start doing more jobs before speaking to Homer. The quests get a little bit easier once we get to Marge. So we speak to Homer when he calls us. We're then going to go and speak to Marge, who asks us to pick up 10 pieces of litter around the map. All that you need to do is go back to the center area where the Simpsons event is going on and find the trash that's all over the floor. Pick up 10 pieces of this, they will respawn, and once you finish, go back and talk to Marge, and that'll complete that entire quest line. Now, the final quest line that we're able to complete is going to be with Lisa. However, it does appear bugged, and when you finish this quest, it doesn't appear as though there's anything else that we're able to do to unlock more decor or that house bundle. I'll obviously keep you guys up to date when they post a tweet or let us know about a fix for this. However, when it comes to doing the Lisa quest, it is very easy. We're going to return back to the Simpsons house and speak to her, and she's going to give us 3 veggie burgers. We need to take them to 3 people on the map, starting with Flanders, who is right outside of the house, then up to Grandpa, who is overlooking on a large hill, and finally Mr. Burns, who could be found inside of a bank. Once you've done this, we're going to return back to Lisa to complete that final quest. Help me reach 50,000 subscribers by pressing that sub button in the top right. And if you guys haven't already, check out that video in the top left. YouTube thinks that you'll like it a lot. Peace.